Um, I don't have a whole lot to say. I mean, obviously, we're very disappointed. Very pleased and excited with the crowd. I thought our crowd was tremendous. Gave us an opportunity when we gave them something to cheer about. You know, they were really loud. It was a really fun atmosphere. So, really big shout out to Hokie Nation for showing up. Disappointed. You know, I told the kids it wasn't about the last play. It was about probably 20 plays throughout the game that you just can't do. You can't spot the number three ranked team in the country. A 10-1 lead, and then you have to dig yourself out, and that's what we had to do the whole game, and just never could get over the top, over the hump. And it seemed like as soon as we would get back there, we would couldn't capitalize on it, and then they took advantage of it and pushed the lead back out. So there's a lot we can look at that we just didn't take care of, but nonetheless, I thought it was a really good basketball game, and two really good teams. So we'll get back at it, and obviously disappointed, but we got the tournament coming up this week, and we'll be ready for that.
Did you like the look?
Yeah, yeah. It was it. We were going for the win, and we felt like that. Obviously, if we had gone inside to Liz, we knew they were going to double team, and that would have kind of made us disjointed. And you don't know what kind of look. And Asia was getting some good looks all night, off of the ball screen. So we were going for the win. And I even watched it in the locker room, and she'll make that shot 7 out of 10 times. And so it was a really good look. And I thought that thought Liz had an opportunity to get the rebound, and that was the play. Asia was going to come off of a ball screen, and Liz was going to be underneath the block, I mean underneath the basket, and if she missed, she would have been in prime position to rebound. And looked like she got nudged a little bit. She fell down and wasn't able to secure the rebound, but it was the look we wanted, and I was very pleased with it.
To have the obviously you had what you won, you could even the three seed and go by. Your thoughts going to the tournament instead of being the five seed and having to play on Thursday?
I mean, it's tournament. It's a tournament, and it's one extra game. I know it makes your road to the championship a little bit tougher. But I think we were gonna have to play, the five seed anyway. It was just you got to win one more game, We would love to have had the extra day of rest. The kids need rest. We're physically and mentally tired, and this has been a very taxing year, not only because of the physical style of play and the long season, longer than last year, but you throw in all the COVID issues and everything that they're going through. This is a year where they're getting used to going back to classes again, and so it's been a really long year. So that extra day, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it would have meant a lot to us. And but we didn't get it, and but we're the fifth seed, but we're still tied for fourth, and it's really good, really great. And up until last week, I thought we were going to have a half game lead over Notre Dame, and then all of a sudden, the forfeit appeared, and they got a win. So, but nonetheless, I mean, you know what? Everything it is what it is, and we're just going to go and we're going to play.
I think you tied for third, didn't you?
Oh,
Lost. Yeah, so
yeah, three-way, yeah.
three seed.
Okay, yeah. Three-way tie, a tie for third, and that's pretty good. I don't think that's ever happened here before, and so a lot to be happy about. Obviously this one stings, so it kind of clouds, the things, you know, it clouds where you are. Heck, I thought we were in ninth place. It's just you just don't feel, But when we sit back and look at it, we accomplished a lot.
Anthony, you mentioned a slow start tonight. What can help you get out of the gates a little quicker, moving forward?
They're 18 to 22-year-old kids, and sometimes you have to reel them in, and once we did that, we just made some mental mistakes. We knew what they were going to do, and we allowed them to get to it, and they did it, and they capitalized on it. They shot the ball extremely well early, and we just didn't execute what we were supposed to do. So we know what we have to do. We talked about it, and going back forward, whoever we play next, we'll be ready for that. But we just got off to it's kind of like the Carolina game. We got off to a slow start. I think we were down like pretty much the same margin, 9 or 11 or something like that. So, but we did fight back. There's silver lining to it. They showed resiliency and they fought back, and they never gave up.
How are you able to balance the emotion of senior day and then have 10 minutes and then turn that off and get ready to face number three? How are you able to
Yeah,
turn that off?
ready or not, he was coming. So we had to adjust to it. It's been an emotional week. Asia being honored on Thursday, that was an emotional day coming back, and then honoring our 3 seniors, getting ready for a very, very important game. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Maybe, maybe not. But needless to say, we got off to a slow start, and you just can't with a team like this. But it was definitely an emotional moment, watching those 3 kids who've done a lot for this program be recognized.
I'm sure it's still special for you. The dad cap
Yeah, it
on.
was. It was.
Good for you to-
Yeah, I think I had a tear come out of my right eye. My left eye was to being the coach, and my right eye was being the dad, and it was tough because I watched Chloe, and she's gone through so much, and persevered through so much, and never really got the opportunity to contribute like she could have or wanted to, but nonetheless has just been a tremendous supporter of our program, and I'm very, very proud of her and happy for her. So that was cool for me to be able to spend a couple extra seconds out there with her and hug on her and kiss on her like her dad.
Chris, what were kind of your thoughts on the Canadian kid we battled tonight?
I mean, I think it's 2 really good post players who are very familiar with each other. So, I mean, I thought it was really good in the first half, but it really didn't manifest anything in the second because they were both in foul trouble, But 2 really good post players going against each other, and I think it was fun. It should be fun for the fans, and it was good for the league.
And then what were your thoughts on Deja? I mean, she came out, hit a 3-pointer, and then hit a deep 2, and made some good plays on defense.
Yeah, she did. She played well. It stretches, and she'll probably be the first one to tell you that she also made some mistakes. But she's a very smart player, and when she's doing those things, it gives us an opportunity to be pretty good.
In the tournament, you're probably going to be playing this team again if you go down the line. 48 points in the paint today for the Wolfpack. How do you think that adjustment going?
Well, we made the adjustment based off of what we did last game. Liz did a tremendous job in the paint. I think Kunaim was like 2 for 15 or something like that, and we really manned the paint. And we wanted to make sure we took away their 3-point shooting, and I think that they were 1 for 9. So it was basically staying at home on the perimeter and hoping that we were going to be able to stop them with their one-on-one drives. And it wasn't just Kunain. I mean, obviously it was they had a lot of kids who from the perimeter. Boyd was a problem, and I think Kayla Jones was a problem early. Just really taking it at us because we weren't in our gaps. We weren't trying to double because we were trying to stay home on a 3-point shot. And so it's a chess match. I mean, we played against them twice, and they've outscored us by 8. So these 2 teams get together, and we go at it. So if we do get an opportunity in the tournament, it'll probably be the same thing. So it's just a chess match, and how we're going to play each other, and I think we try to play each other differently every time we play.
You get the 11 a.m. tip on Thursday. Do you like the early tip?
No.
Challenges to that?
Yeah, there's a lot of challenges to that. Who plays basketball at 11 o'clock other than in AAU? It's difficult. It is. But you know what? If you want to win, we did it. We could have been playing later. So that's what time the game is, and we'll get after it, and we'll start playing at that time. I didn't know that until you just said it.
7 a.m. breakfast.
Yeah.
All right, anything else for Coach?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.